this 360 perspective, we're exploring cell phones in schools. Kids these days spend hours on their phones, and all the constant notifications and buzzing can be a distraction in class. At 5, we showed you one District 20 middle school with a no phones in class policy. And now we're introducing you to a different middle school that's empowering its students to create a new policy themselves. The good old days are long gone.
I don't pass notes at school.
Even in the past 10 years, things have rapidly changed.
But when I first got texting, I had 200 messages a month. And so I had to be careful about how many messages I was sending because you paid like per message.
Over half my students at like 100+ messages a day. That's insane. Like, who can focus when that many distractions are constantly buzzing your phone?
The age of texting, social media, and cell phones has taken a permanent seat.
It's their image. It's like what makes them a cool 8th grader now.
So at Timberview Middle School, the language arts teachers thought it was time to get the students involved in creating a new cell phone policy.
We have to ask the students. Like, they're the ones who are living it every day. They're going to have new, fresh ideas. We should go to them.
You know, I was hoping that something that we saw in the research would point to, oh, this is what our cell phone policy should be, and it's not so clear cut.
The 8th graders did a lot of research. They looked at cell phone bans in schools, screen addiction, brain development. They also handed out surveys to the entire student body. Then they took all that information, had debates, and created a policy. They learned a lot doing the research and say there's even more to be done.
Social anxiety and depression and suicide rates have been on the rise, and the line with smartphones and social media has almost been parallel. So I think that that is definitely an issue. I think that it is something that we need to deal with.
In the end, students recommended they should have access at school, but usage should be up to individual teachers. They found bans don't work because the real lesson is learning how to navigate the digital world in the real world. And the kids and teachers also agree the adults have some screen addiction as well. The students' policy will be merged with the principal's research and findings. Then they'll present that to students, families, and faculty to decide on the new policy for the next school year.